Hello, my name is Knesel, and this past summer I had the opportunity to go to Peru with a group of doctors from Colorado. And upon arrival to meeting them at the airport for the first time, they told me that I was the only one who knew Spanish. But we were going to Peru, so I was very concerned. And we get down there, and luckily we had paired up with the clinic down there, so I was not the only Spanish speaker, which was very much a relief. And so I've been spending about 10 hours each day in clinics with no air conditioning, trying with broken Spanish phrases to explain how to take anti-parasite medication and vitamins, which was much more complicated than I had anticipated. And so finally on the last day, I was extremely exhausted. I didn't think I could even speak in English anymore. And so I convinced my supervisor to let me go play with the kids. And so I immediately ran away from the clinic and went down with one of our foam baseball bats to a couple of the children down in the field. And, you know, I've been playing softball for about 10 years, so I knew how to hit. And it was quite impressive to these little kids who had never really been able to play before. So next thing I knew, I had 10 to 20 kids running after every single ball that I hit. But then, of course, the little guy who was pitching to me wanted to try it too. And unfortunately, he was not as good as I was, and he was getting very frustrated. So I took him aside and I explained to him how to, line up your knuckles and make an L with your arm, and I drew a little line in the sand where to put his feet. And I made him practice the little motions about 100 times before I let him actually swing. And as soon as he swung, he hit a line drive right up the middle, and he was very excited, and I was also quite scared that he was going to hit me. But then, of course, I turned around and I had about 10 kids asking me to teach them, and I was like, oh no. I was like, I was not prepared for this. So I taught 2 or 3 more of them, and then I told them, I was like, now it's up to you guys to teach your friends, because I'm not going to be here longer than today, but you guys will. And so I took a step back, and next thing I knew, one of the older kids was teaching everyone else how to hit, using the same broken phrases that I had been using, because unfortunately that wasn't really a topic we had covered yet, Dr. Wells, which might be something to
baseball.
Yes. So this and many other experiences like this have inspired me to pursue a career in nonprofit leadership in Spanish. Much like McKenna, I see that this is an underserved population in our country, and I want to do the best I can to fix that. So thank you.